Cops are choking over here too. Good. Quit behind it. Where you at, Brian? Come here. Come here. Gotcha, motherfucker. Thank you. Everybody's like, bless you. Bless you. I got my goggles on. I didn't bring my well, I had my gas mask in the car, but I don't think they're gonna start tear gassing. The pepper ball ain't really shit.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome back. What the fuck is on, baby? Bringing you out some protests out here. We are back in New York today. Well, tonight, guys. We got Rochester and New York City. That's about the only two feeds I could find right about now.
Yeah, police went outside.
So bear with me while I try to find some more feeds.
Yo, Diallo, what's good, bro? Yeah, you know me, too tired, but I'm always out here. Kylie, what's up, girl? See you in here.
Oh no, this is not happening.
Look, they're all dying over here and shit. Yeah, they're all fucking over here dying. Why are y'all afraid of Chud's speech? Here, have a nice ride, Chud. We're not afraid of it, we just don't tolerate hate speech, man. Look at these guys up here.
Okay, so I guess I cannot do that.
What are these guys up to? Where are you at? Oh shit, I think I got the wrong person. Valerie Nygaard. Hang on, I'll unban you. Yeah, those are cops up there. Bye,
peacefully, but we have been.
All right, let's see what's happening down here in New York City. Right at the Resort World.
Dealing with issues after issues, it seems like the police across the country don't care about us. They're killing black men and black women at the drop of a hat. So there's going to become a day of reckoning. It's going to become a day of reckoning. It's going to come a day of reckoning where we won't be protesting no more. We won't be trying to talk about who to vote for, even though you need to vote.
So I guess I can do that.
But we We'll have the conversation where we will elect people in office that speak about defunding the police department.
Sorry for the interruptions, guys. I'm trying to find some more feed, and every time I blow out my web page, it goes black. Don't know why. It's the first time it does it.
On the speaker of the city council, to where you made him so scared.
How's everybody doing tonight?
That's the power of the people.
I hope good, man. What you guys do to prep today?
Across this country is the power of the people. And we must continue to keep the momentum. After the media don't want to talk about our stories no more, we create our own platform. Because speaking on our own platform, we can organize thousands. We can organize ourselves. We don't need them to do anything for us. But we must continue to say and not forget the names of those who have lost their lives of police injustice. Right after George Floyd, Jacob Blake happened.
That's right.
Right after Jacob Blake, another case happened in Texas. Right after Texas, we still over and over and over again. Video after video after video. Then they want to say, in cases that where we fought for justice, such as Breonna Taylor,
That's right.
and they want to give us some Uncle Tom named Daniel Cameron, who is an Uncle Tom, and we knew that from the beginning. We knew that he wasn't going to give us justice. That's why we continue to protest and say it loud. So as we gather,
What's up, Armageddon
on
Prepper?
tomorrow
Big bro fist, man.
in Brooklyn,
Buff some beefaroni? Yeah, I went to the supermarket not long ago, and there was the big cans, you know, the big cans of Progresso soup.
in Houston,
I like those, the Manhattan, the New England clam chowder.
North Carolina,
And they're like $2 each, two something up here. And after the pandemic, they turned to like almost $3. So they had them 4 for $5 in special.
he would have been in the street
I
with
racked
people.
up on that. I took almost, not the whole shelf, but I took a pretty decent amount,
But he
you know.
about his business. So as we
I was with
continue to do
wifey
so,
and she was like, what the heck?
we are ready.
Sorry,
Listen,
we need
anybody else
this.
that was supposed to speak,
You know, spent really about
that was supposed to speak,
$25, $30, you know, on cans, right? And then when I got home, I was like, you know, if we did this every time we went shopping, you know, just spend an extra 10, 20 bucks on some prepping items to put away, you know, extra bag of rice or, you know, a few canned goods. They're on sale now. The beefaronis, yeah, I racked up on that too. Not beefaroni, but I like the spaghetti and meatballs, and I like the ravioli. I like the ravioli a lot. So those were, I think it was 78 or 98 cents, something like that. So I racked up on those too, you know. I took like about $25, $30 worth total, you know, between the Progresso and the Chef Boyardee.
Because every single day,
And so when I got home, we're putting it all away. I'm putting it, you know, on the prepper pantry because it doesn't go in the regular pantry. And I told her, I said, hey, listen, you know, if we did this every single time that we went shopping, most definitely, you know, we could have such a bigger stash, because I've been doing it, but every time I'm with her, I don't do it. So if we go food shopping, together. I usually don't do it because, you know, she'll start, oh, you know, you and your prepping and this and that. So I usually take another day, or when I go by myself, you know, which is not a lot of the time. But I saw those progressos and I said, nah, fuck this. You know, these are coming with me, you know. There's no ifs or buts about it. I'm putting my foot down. And she was like, hey, I agree, you know. So she's starting to give up to the idea a little bit, you know. I guess she sees what's happening, you know. And she doesn't want nothing to happen. She wants to keep us, you know, she wants to be able to let me do the right thing. You know what I mean? If I make any sense. Did you do anything to prep today, Armageddon Prepper? I did yesterday. You know, I took care, believe it or not, you know, some might not call it prepping, but I took care of my dentist appointments.
Black boys, I see you and you are heard.
For me and my son also.
Your life matters, now, always, and forever. We must address the state of violence and unrest, not only by over-policing, but also because of intra-community violence. Threats of harm against another, which serious or not, aren't to be taken lightly because of the possibility of...
So let's share the stream, guys. Let's all share the stream and get some more people up in here.
We must also battle apathy and lack of integrity.
You know, my channel is small, so...
The struggle to liberate Black lives so we can live in a free, harmonious,
let's talk some preparedness.
World starts with communal accountability. Truly, the sacred lives of
oh,
our
I've been
fathers,
had plenty of oil. I keep about, I usually try to keep about 4 or 5 oil filters on stock in my garage, and you know, the gallons, you know, the 4-quart gallons of oil. I get those in Walmart pretty cheap, under $20 each. So I always try to keep at least 3 or 4 also. I also try to keep spare spark plugs and wires, and I have for my car, I have the what you call those, the
their voices are under threat. We are all responsible for each other's well-being.
I forgot how it's called, but you know, the
violence and threats against our sacred family has happened in this movement.
I really forget what it's called.
And the question many ask
I think it's I keep getting frozen on the camera.
If you are dodging,
or you're getting new tires next week. That's good. You know, prep is all about that. You know, being prepared. You know, the winter is coming. We all know that. Snow, especially up here, upstate. You know, snow falls a little bit more than in the city. You know, and you know, if we're not ready, I mean, basically, what are you doing? You know, prepping is not just all about guns and ammo, you know, and gear. I see these gearheads with, you know, 1,000 freaking bags, and they probably use one at a time. You cannot use more than one at a time, you know. So for you to have 10 bags and have basically go out to the woods, you'll have to go out to the woods 10 times in order to use your 10 bags, you know. So what's the purpose on that? I think it's a waste of money, you know.
Our lives matter should mean our lives are uplifted, honored, and not better.
I got what I need, you know, and what I feel I will need to survive. You know, a really good knife, you know, some fire making, some water filtration. You know, the essentials, guys. The essentials. None more, none less. I do have a good stock of Clorox. You know, Clorox is something really good. And I got hand sanitizer that I made. I made by myself by the gallons. Exactly, one bag is just good enough. My bag, my bug out bag, you know, It's a rucksack that my boy gave me from the army when he came back from Afghanistan. And the bag that I use every day on my truck, or my EDC bag, is just like a sling, the 511 Moab, slim pack, and I throw that on my bag, and I got a little canteen next to it, and that's how I keep myself hydrated. And I got plenty of stuff in there to to get home, just in case. But prepping is not just about, again, it's not just about guns and ammo and all these gears and bags and I got the latest and greatest, and I'm the man because I got this bag, and I'm the man because I got 20 knives or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Have one good knife that you know how to use, that you could use efficiently. You know what I mean, guys?
It's too blatant and it's happening too much. Thank you again, sister. Up next,
Dara Bobek. Yeah. What's up, bro, Fist, man?
You may have seen him all over town. Matter of fact, he gets to a lot of the
Welcome to the protest in New York City. I helped build this place. This is in Brooklyn. This is the World Resort Casinos. And it's still not, it's operational, but it's still not fully built yet. And I've helped build this place.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
I'm gonna make this quick because we gotta go.
The line in Rochester seems to be holding up pretty good,
And see what happened, and it's unacceptable. We have got to come together as a community, as a people. We got to stand together, because if we don't stand up for us, who will?
That's right.
These are our streets, and we got to take back our streets. We can't wait for the police to police us. We have to police ourselves.
Yeah, I got a lot of those too, Armageddon Prepper.
So I urge everybody.
I got double A's and triple A's. That's it. I'm trying to find rechargeable 123s, because those 123s for the for my optics and my PEC 15. It's a biggie. It's a biggie. And now I'm trying to find rechargeable flashlights, but they are expensive. I was just at I've been checking all day websites like Optics Planet and stuff like that, and I'm subscribed to Sportsman Guide, so you get pretty good deals there. And the uppers, the AR-15 uppers are back in stock. 223, 556, 300 blackout. They're back in stock, guys. So head over to again, no affiliation with me. Head over to Sportsman Guide, and if you do buy a lot of guns and stuff like that, ammo and shit like that, you want to subscribe to that website. You pay like, I think it's $10 a month. I think it's better than Big Daddy Unlimited. I believe so.
This is your last opportunity.
Yeah, I try to do that too. I try to standardize between AA and AAA, but I just happen to have a PEC 15, fake ass PEC 15 that was given to me, and that uses 123s. So
there has been poison.
Yeah, and I believe.
And for everybody here,
this flashlight in one of my ARs also uses 123s. This is why I'm trying to buy a couple of
30 years from now, 20 years from now.
Yeah, Streamlight is really good. I love Streamlight, but the cheapest one I saw today in Sportsman Guide was like $150, And I wasn't really comfortable dropping $150 for a flashlight, guys. If I find one under $100, Streamlight or OLight, which I doubt is gonna happen, I'll probably just go for it. Hell yeah, Dara Bobby. Come on, send some over, man. Me from last year, that's gotta be well cured, man.
This is not about any one person. This is not about
So I'm trying to find, I like Streamlight a lot. I like Olight better, but you know, Streamlight is a really good company. This one that I have is a Smith & Wesson, and then I have a cheap one on my, well, that one is on the cabinet. I haven't even put it on because it's a cheap one.
I don't care how you feel about Big Mike, about the Warriors, about AP, about anybody.
Well, if you don't care how we feel, then why should we care how you feel? Right, guys? I mean, let me know if I'm right or wrong. You know, if you're preaching, I don't give a fuck what you feel, then I'm preaching, I don't give a fuck what you feel, dude. Simple, you know? Yeah, they are expensive, man. If you find the link to one under 100, I think I sold one for like 94 bucks. Streamlight, rechargeable. I think I will get that one. It's an older model. It's an older model, but seems pretty good. As long as I could attach it to any one of my
Let's move. Let's roll.
Let's roll. He's literally rolling.
as long as I could attach it to my to any of my weapons, I'm good, you know. But I'm also trying to not hook up, but like trying to you know, deal with my shotgun also. There's a couple of things I want to do to it, like put a heat shield, and you know, the website didn't have it. You know, it's on back order. You know, they only have available like a blue one, and I don't want that. You know, I want a black, just like the shotgun.
Now, there's a big
so besides the heat shield, I'm also trying to put, I'm sorry guys, an attachment. I got a little bit of heartburn because I ate pizza today. So, and I ate it, you know, pretty late, so my heartburn is kind of kicking in. Yeah, it's like beef jerky, right, daughter? So, you know, they don't got it at the website. It's on back order, and then I got to go through another website, and, you know, so.
Come to me, because this is a movement that we need to be together with. And that means with the white allies.
Nah, they're just giving out a speech in front of the casino.
This is not about white silence. It hasn't been from the start.
Oh, Creed. I've heard about it. Is it any good, Armageddon? Don't know. Wouldn't know because I have heard about it, but I haven't really checked them out. You know what I mean?
Black officers couldn't look me in the face, so you know what it's about? It's about blue silence. And that's the problem right now. Is that no matter what's said out here, no matter what you say to these cops, they gonna wake up in the morning, put on their badge, and go right back to work. Why? Because they earning a salary. They taking orders. They're not listening to the people. So what do we do? What do we do? How do we move forward? The first step is we gotta get together.
Well, I guess if it's on the lower end, I have heard some mixed opinions about it. So I'll be skeptical to buy one if it's like, you know, on the low, when you say lower end, if it's just, you know, $10, $15 less, I will go for the Streamlight. You know, I'm not gonna try to save $15 and then have a fucked up product. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like $40, you know, something like that, if it's around the $40, $50 range, which will save me somewhere around $40, then I will go for it, you know, and give it a try. I mean, I have this.
And the first one I like to highlight is passion. I guess that's
this, what's this?
When we saw what happened
I Protect on my 1911.
We were all struck in with a wave of
and
passion,
it's pretty good.
a fervor of strength that undeniably brought us into
That
the
one is
streets.
pretty good, and it only costed me $20.
It was one of the first places I started protesting.
Had it for 2 years already. It fell to the floor on the gun. You
It was one of
know,
the first places I saw first.
I haven't had no problems with
Police
it.
didn't care.
Put it on many different
It didn't matter
setups.
who you were, as long as they can get you within their reach, you were a threat. As long as you were standing up, speaking up for somebody else, you were a threat. As long as you cared about another person, you were a threat. And here we are, half a year later, still in these fucking streets. And something tells me we're gonna stay in these streets for a lot longer.
Let me see if I can fix this screen for you guys.
Continuously,
It's looking kind of funny.
our brothers and our sisters and our non-binary people on a continuous basis, yet they are never held accountable. We continuously harm each other, and yet we aren't held accountable. We have to change ourselves, and we have to change this system. I definitely say we should all get out and vote, because we seen what happened last year with Trump. I mean, we seen what happened all those years ago with Trump. But I also say we should start forging those bonds with ourselves. We should work ever harder to change ourselves to bring about a change in this system. We should work harder to start appreciating ourselves and appreciating each other.
Check that out.
At the end of the day, we are responsible for ourselves. We are responsible for each other. And we demand justice. The time is now. We're taking it to the streets.
So we have a couple of new subscribers. And I don't want to murder their name, so Cephas, big up to you. Thank you for recognizing real, guys.
Say his name! 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 Say his name!
Rochester, they're still holding the line. Nothing has really happened here, you know. This is Atlantic Avenue, Brooklyn, Barclays Center. Let's see what's up with the creek.
Wants to join in downtown Brooklyn, Barclays or Michigan.
They're running out of Amazon, most of them. Let's see. Oh wow, $20. Not bad, guys. They got a rechargeable for about $22, so I guess I will just give it a try. And now review is gonna be, it's gonna take long. And it's all from Amazon, which you know, I don't know. I see this LB2, and it looks cool, man. It looks like a pretty tactical flashlight that I could just attach to my AR, you know. Oh, somebody says great feel when I'm handling it. And just as advertised, the illumination is very bright and the structure of the flashlight is tough. Another one says great flashlights for the price, can't be beat. I'll buy a few more later. Oh wow, okay. Somebody else says love it, super bright. First flashlight from from the website. Okay, I guess I'll give those a try, you know, because again, I'm not about to spend, guys, you know, I don't really want to drop $100 on a flashlight. So if I could get something tough and durable that's gonna do the job, why not? You know. Now, if it just happens to come out to be a piece of shit, then guess what? I only wasted $20, you know, which wouldn't hurt me, you know. But according to the reviews, hey, it's looking good. So I might just go on Amazon later on and do it. I got a little shopping cart full of stuff, about $150 there that I gotta finish transaction with. So got a couple of weapon light mounts and stuff like that. You know, as I said, I'm trying to hook up my shotgun. Still haven't found that heat shield, and it's only $40, you know. But it's kind of like back ordered. So please share the stream, guys. Let's get some more people in here. Let's talk about prepping, guys. Let's talk some prepping. I mean, this happening. I mean, it seems peaceful for the most part, you know. But over here in Rochester, somebody threw a bottle of water earlier, just before I started the stream, and cops went nuts. You know, they went nuts. I believe they arrested 2 people, and you know. After that, they just backed off. There seems to be a little more action down here. I don't know if, oh wow, look at that machine, guys. Yes. That's what I do, guys. I haul machines. I do the heavy hauling around the city, you know. It's not easy. That's a nice machine right there. There's not much going on, guys. There's a lot of politics being streamed right now. The Trump rally is crazy. There's just so many people at the Trump rally right now. It's apparently there's a car chase in somewhere around California, Thousand Oaks area. But everything is Congress streams, rally streams. If they can't hear it, shut it down. If they don't fear it, shut it down. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Yeah, everything is just the rally and this chase. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. If they won't shut it down. Oh, and the confirmations of Connie Barrett. Use your spirit. Everywhere we go. Oh, I built it. I built it myself right off of the ground. They dug a little hole in a patch that I didn't have no grass at and just put some blocks around it, you know, and kind of grass been growing into it and stuff like that. But yeah, I burned a lot of leaves that day and whatnot, you know. I burned a lot of leaves and a lot of twigs and branches that lay around the property. And then, you know, today everything woke up. I was gonna burn some more, and then today everything just woke up really, really wet, you know.
Say his name. George Floyd. Say his name.
And then I got a little fire pit that I brought from Home Depot. And that one I have on right on the deck.
Say his name. Say his name.
Right on the little patio, so you know when people come, I just throw some wood there and you know make a little fire, and we just gather around the fire and stay warm and stuff, you know, while drinking a cold one.
Say his name. Say his name. Say his name.
You know, guys, right after that video happened, it's funny. Right after that video, right after I stopped filming that video, there was a mama bear with 2 cubs right like 2-3 houses down, right? So they ran to me and they told me, one of my neighbors ran to me and said, hey, listen, you know, this is happening, this mama bear with 2 cubs over there at such and such house, you know? So I called my wife, because we were outside, you know, working on the yard. And so I called her to let her know, you know, I go upstairs, I run upstairs, you know, load up the shotgun with some slugs just in case, you know, and come right outside. You know, as I'm coming outside, Mama Bear with the 2 cubs is right behind the fire pit I was filming at. Like right behind, like you saw, I don't know if you guys saw the video, but you could see there's pine trees about 10 to 20 feet behind where I was filming. That's where they were at. They were right around the pine trees, just, you know, just crossing my backyard, going through my woods and stuff like that. It was a beautiful sight to see, guys. It was really beautiful. You know, Mama Bear was calm. She didn't feel oppressed. She didn't feel threatened, you know. I just stood my ground because I was really far. I was actually coming outside with my shotgun, you know. So I think that I'm gonna start going out there with, you know, with a little something on the side, just to be on the safe side, you know. Which I don't usually do because I don't like creating panic. You know, not creating panic, but I don't like, you know, my neighbors to say, hey, look at this guy every time he comes outside, you know. He wants to have a fucking rifle in his back or something like that, you know what I mean? So I don't want to be that guy, you know, I don't want to be that asshole. But at the same time, I don't want to be unprepared either, and I want to be ready just in case any one of these animals charge me, because there's a lot of coyotes and... yeah, they probably wanted to prep with me. There's a lot of coyotes and bears and deer. You know, there's a lot of wildlife back there. You know, and my woods are pretty thick too.
Well, I introduced myself to Mark earlier off stream. That's my buddy now.
Say his name. Happy birthday, George Floyd. Happy birthday, George Floyd. Happy birthday, George Floyd. Happy birthday, George Floyd.
All right, so it looks like they might be about to deploy.
No peace.
No peace.
All that mace went directly at them.
Looks like they're either trying to push protesters back, or that guy looked like he just threw something, you know, and that's the reason why, you know, they keep getting bone rushed.
That's Ace Adams right here. Opinion and hate speech are 2 different things. Have a nice ride, Chris. Have a nice ride, Don. Take a nice ride on the Black Rocket.
I think this other stream just
Protesters did their thing.
kind of died out,
This is what
or
happens
something
when we stand our
happened.
ground.
The guy just put the cam down. Let's see. Oh. Is that the cops or is that the ambulance? I think that's the cops. Okay, so I'll pick them back up. Camera's still not back up down in the
Alright,
city.
my dad's stream. I did okay, get my charger plugged in. Ride down the street. Catch up with everyone.
What's your opinion, man?
I think his gimbal went off. I think his gimbal lost power and now it's so shaky. There we go. I think it went back up. Maybe he just turned it off by mistake. Well, he's running. He seems to be running. So let's see what he's running for too. Yeah, I think this is just like a pre of what's to come, guys. You know, I think it's actually gonna get worse. You know, so we need to be prepared for all this civil unrest that is starting to hit the suburban areas. You know, especially in over there in Wisconsin, is it? And Portland and stuff like that. But they're just not.
George Floyd!
Hey, Armageddon, have you seen the one they sell for, it's just the top? And you click it into like a 5-gallon bucket and then you just have a bag there, and you know, every time you're done doing your stuff, you know, just pick up the bag, close it, and that's it. You know, could do it at the end of the day, or I don't know. I mean, and it's only about $20, I guess, something like that.
No peace! No peace! No peace!
No justice! No justice!
No peace!
No justice! If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
no justice!
No peace!
If we don't get it, I said we don't get it. If we don't get it, so we don't get it. If we don't get it, 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 if we don't get it.
They're going through downtown Brooklyn right now. Yeah, I mean, like, I try to prep on the cheap side, you know, like, not saying by any means that I'm gonna go and buy the cheapest shit that I could find, but I will try as much as I can to save a buck here and there, you know, because a buck save is a buck that I could use to try to bring down my debt on my house, and you know, because with every payment that I make on my mortgage, I try to send them extra money so it could go to the balance. You know, I tell them, hey, listen, put this straight into the balance, you know, and it helps out. It helps out, believe it or not, even if it's $50, $100. You know, it helps out. And it helps bring down your payment. It helps bring down your interest over time. It helps you finish faster. I mean, it does so many things, you know. It even boosts your credit, you know. So every time I make a payment, I'll try to send them, even if it's 20, 50 bucks, whatever, you know, whatever I could save.
If you don't get it, we don't get it.
Do you guys know that if you send just one extra payment, one full payment every year, so instead of making 12 payments a year, you make 13 payments a year on your mortgage, you'll be done with your full house in just over 10 years. I think it is 10 or 12 years. I believe it is. You know, a lot of people don't know this. And all it takes is one extra payment a year. That's all it takes. That payments go straight into your balance. Everything gets recalculated. You don't save a whole lot of money throughout the next year in interest, not rates, but interest, in actual interest money that you pay in to your mortgage, you know?
And if we don't get it, and if we don't get it, and if we don't get it, say his name. George Floyd. 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 Say her name.
So guys, just give me a couple of seconds here.
Say his name. George Floyd. Say his name. George Floyd. Say his name. George Floyd. Say his name.
I'm gonna
Say it loud. George Floyd. Say it
I'm gonna go and get a beverage and a cigarette, and I'll leave you guys with a full can. So those of you new, please smash the thumbs up, share, and let's get some more people here.
When do we want it? If there's no justice, 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 and 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 if there's no justice, whose streets? Our streets. 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 Man, say it like it's our fucking streets. Whose streets? Our 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 streets. Say his name. George Floyd. 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 Whose streets? Our streets. 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 Say his name. George Floyd. 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 Whose streets? Our streets. 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 Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. Power to the people. All power to the people. All power to the people. Say his name. George Floyd. 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 Say it loud. George Floyd. Say it loud. George Floyd. Whose street? Our streets. Whose street? Our streets. Whose street? Our streets. Whose street? Our streets. Say his name. George Floyd. Say his name. George Floyd. Say his name. George Floyd. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. And if we don't get it, shut it down. And if we don't get it, shut it down. And if we don't get it, shut it down. And if we don't get it, shut it down. And if we don't get it, burn it down. Say his name. 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 Okay, say his name. 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 George Floyd. 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 Say his name. Say his name. Say his name. George Floyd. Say his name. George Floyd. I just see the beginning. I'm going to go home. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name. Come on, I can't hear y'all. We're getting close to the bridge. Say his name. George Floyd. Say his name. 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 If we don't get it, if we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. If Brianna don't get it, shut it down. If George 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 don't get it, shut it down. If we 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 don't get it, shut it down. And if we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. I said if we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, if we don't get it, if we don't get it, shut it down. If we
all right, so we're back. I'm a little water.
If we don't get it, 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 if we don't get it.
Yeah, that's how my grandparents used to keep meat back in the day, because we live in a hot climate, so we're from a really hot climate, so Caribbean. So we did all our meat with salt. And the feed from Rochester is off. See if we can find some more ish.
No justice, no peace. No races, no peace. No justice, no peace. No races, no peace. No justice, no peace. No races, no justice.
Okay, so it went back up.
No justice, no races, 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 No racist. No racist. No racist. No racist. No racist.
Yeah, magnifying glasses, they work just fine most of the year. Even during the winter if it's not too cold. And that's another thing, when you guys get a compass, it's good to have a compass that has a magnifying glass. It's really good to have that. You know, just learn how to make your bird's nest and, you know, how to tell good dry wood from not so good wood and stuff like that. So it's all about practice, guys. It's all about the practice.
No racist. No racist. Say his name. 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 I want y'all to follow my lead. Be on point. The police are there. Follow my lead. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name.
George Floyd.
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 Say his name. Hold on, backers. Hold on, backers. Say his name.
George Floyd.
Say his name. Say his name.
What's that, Dara
Say
Bobbitt?
his name. This way, this way.
What's new?
Say his name. Say his name.
What do you know that we don't know, man?
Say his name. Say his
Want to know
name.
something new?
Say his name.
North Korea just unveiled intercontinental missiles.
Say his name.
It's on YouTube. I think Canadian Prepper put a video about it, showing you know how this guy always marches his new toys. You know, they were going crazy, screaming, "Yeah, we got missiles! Yeah, those missiles are gonna blow up right on your backyard if you get stupid."
Say his name. Say his name.
Oh wow! Don't tell me that, Dara. Listen,
Say his name.
go right away.
Say his name.
Gargle with hot water and baking soda. Drink a tea with lemon and honey. Take an overdose of vitamin C. Keep that immune system up. Vitamin C, zinc, B12. Do that right away. Right away. Don't let them put you on a fucking ventilator, man. Ventilators don't work. If you ever got to go to the hospital, you tell them you want blood thinners. That's what you tell them. You tell them you give me blood fucking thinners.
Say his name. 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 Say his name.
I'm sorry to hear that, but also keep away from everybody in your family. You know, if you can sleep by yourself, do that. I'm very sorry to hear that, and I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you tonight, buddy.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
Say his name. Say his name. Say his name.
And also keep me updated.
Say it.
You know?
Organized by Big Mike, but I haven't seen him here. It's kind of suspect. I'm just gonna say, for anything happens, disclaimer. Dude that kind of organized it isn't even here. There is a lawyer.
I believe that my wife had COVID.
Say
very, very early on. I'm talking about very, very early on, when nobody even thought about it. You know, I'm talking, you know, China had just released their statement early. You know what I mean? And it was already, I believe, it was already here.
Come on, time to go to the bridge for 8 minutes. Come on, say his name.
George Floyd.
Say his name. Come on, let's go. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name. Come on, we go to the bridge. Say his name. 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 Who's rich? 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 I said who's rich? You said George is rich.
Yes, make it right away, and mouthwash, and you know, make sure it's hot water. You know, I mean, not the hat that is gonna burn your mouth, but as hot as you can handle it.
Who's rich? Who's rich? Who's rich? Who's rich? Who's rich?
Again, this is sort of like a second wave coming through, you know, and they keep blaming it on here and there and pointing fingers, and I don't like that, you know. It's just the way it is. It's what's gonna happen. We've seen it throughout history, you know. The 1917 pandemic, you know, killed a couple of 100,000 people during the spring, and then came back with a vengeance during the fall. And this is where we're at right now, you know. It's the fall. And combine that with the flu season, I think a lot of people are gonna suffer. I think a lot of people are gonna suffer.
I said, who's rich? 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 Come on, can you? Who's rich? 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 I said, who's rich? I said, who's rich? 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 Who's
I got the mic and light set up tonight.
Who's rich? 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 Who's rich?
So they're doing the same march as the other day, and I heard the other day, right around this time, the Brooklyn Bridge was just total chaos and commotion.
They tried to do an occupy of public safety building. RPD aggressively.
Racist police! Racist police! Racist police! Racist police! Who's rich? Who's rich? Who's rich? Who's rich? I said, who's rich? Who's rich? Who's rich? Girl, who's rich? Who's rich? Who's rich? Who's rich? Who's rich? Who's rich? FPP.
Fuck the police.
Who's rich? Who's rich? Who's rich? Who's rich?
There isn't a lot of streamers out, man. I mean, I'm surprised that in this big protest in Brooklyn, and it's just one streamer up, probably because he's aligned with the protesters. And the same is happening in Rochester, just one stream up. Yeah, I don't know if you hear about it, Darababic, but apparently there was rumors a couple years ago, 3-4 years ago, that Walmart was closing down a lot of their stores, right? Because of a crisis, but bullshit, they were turning them into basically concentration camps. Why would you close down a Walmart? Put 20-foot fences on it with barbed wire on top and have Humvees on the parking lot and full security that you can't even get to, just like Area 51. Why would that be? Think about it.
Whose bridge? I say whose bridge? 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 Whose bridge?
Yeah, I think something big is gonna happen, and the panic is gonna start settling once everybody starts dropping like flies from COVID during the fall season. I don't know if you combine COVID with the flu, it might actually just mutate, or anything could happen. At this point, anything could happen. The system is breaking down, literally, day by day, every time a little bit more, So we just got to be prepared for that. We got to be prepared for the civil unrest. We got to be prepared for all of this protest to start coming up to the suburbs. We've already seen it. I think it's Portland, Wisconsin, where the suburbs are getting vandalized, and the main thing is to keep an open mind.
George's Bridge.
Combine that with some natural disasters, maybe the grid goes down, you never know. We get a lot of grid down situations up here because when it snows, the trees fall and they just take out the lines, Usually they come back up within the day, within a day, just a few hours a lot of times, but still something that you have to prepare for,
Happy birthday, George! Happy birthday, George! Happy birthday, George! Happy birthday, George!
And again, don't just go buy the cheapest shit you find, but, don't go spending money also on the latest and greatest shit that might just be the next bullshit. You know what I mean? Go for things that have withstand the test of time. Go for things that are good. Things that you've heard good stuff about,
Happy birthday, George! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday!
Welcome everybody new to the chat. Let me know you're there, guys.
Happy birthday, George! Happy birthday, George! Happy birthday, George! Happy birthday, George!
What's up, Battleborn Bro Fist, man? Yeah, the made in China shit is whack, dudes. Shit is whack. I can't seem to find no more feeds. These are the only two, literally the only two feeds that are up. And it's funny how in such a big protest, there's only one feed of each. Oh, this guy over here. It's seemed to be recording. There was a lot of commotion going on in the Brooklyn Bridge the other day because of protests, and I'm guessing they're taking the same route.
Happy birthday, George!
You didn't miss much, Battleborn.
We gonna fight for you, George!
Just a little bit of a speech in front of the Barclays Center, and now they're marching through the Brooklyn Bridge. And up here in Rochester, you know, police have been holding the line for as long as I started streaming. You know, they haven't pushed back or nothing like that. Somebody threw a water bottle, and they kind of pushed back. I think they arrested 2 people, but that was just right before I started streaming.
We gonna get down for you, George. We right on the Brooklyn Bridge on your damn George.
I've been good, man. I've been good. I've been trying to do the things. Battleborn. Some might not consider it a prep. Some might consider it just regular stuff. But you know, you want to be. I want to take care of my teeth, my health, and you know, I want to keep all those. So I see those as preps. You know, now that SHTF, I believe we're in the very, very early stages of SHTF right now. And it's just a matter of time, you know. Some might call it fear porn, but I'm just trying to report what's happening, you know, just trying to bring as many of you guys as I can reach, trying to bring you guys what's happening, you know. I mean, this is, believe it or not, these are unprecedented times, and just not being unprecedented, this is history in the making, believe it or not, you know. I mean, whether it goes to one side or the other, still history, you know, we cannot deny that. And I do not own any rights to any song, just to let you guys know, and let the algorithm know too. You see, and the problem is that these guys are not going. This is the Brooklyn Bridge. There's a beautiful walkway, that you can go across right in the middle of the southbound and the northbound lane. You know, well, the eastbound and the westbound lane, let's say. Why are these guys going right through the street, right through where the cars are at? You know, I mean, it's.
We shut down the bridge. Come on, celebrate. We shut down the bridge for George.
And I'll tell you something else, guys. they have not been streaming actual riots or looting because they know it defaces them.
We shut the bridge down. We shut it down.
Oh wow, Battleborn. Oh my God. Thank you, brother. Bro fist on that. I appreciate the support, man. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make you a moderator so you also could
I'm not calling it the Brooklyn Bridge, it's the George Bridge.
Watch the chat and you know, take care of any trolls that you see, you know what I mean?
Say his name. George Floyd. Say his name.
Cause I'm not gonna let them win, guys. I'm not gonna let them win. You know? But thank you, I really appreciate it. And to tell you the truth, guys, you're my very first super chat, you know? And I only did it because, you know, I was asked to. One of my viewers said, hey, start putting up links, you know, so we could send you some donations and stuff like that, you know. And that's the only reason I did it. As you could see, you know, my channel is monetized, and I'm trying to. Yeah, the Troll Hunter Battleborn. Yeah. So yeah, thanks a lot for that, man. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. You wow, I'm humble, man. I'm humble. You're my very first donation, you know. And wow. It's awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I didn't know that I was gonna get as much support as I got in such a little bit of time, you know. I didn't even know I was gonna get trolled the way I'm getting trolled, you know, with barely just 70 subs, guys. You know, it's awesome. It's awesome, dude. It's a good feeling. And you know, you just keep giving me more strength to keep doing what I'm doing, you know. Thank you everyone. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing the channel with your friends and family. And preach it, guys. Preach prepping all day, every fucking day. Preach it. Yes, info is everything, intel is everything, and you guys all the time, you could pick my brain anytime you want to, because that's why I'm here. I'm here to turn non-preppers into preppers, and if there's anything that I could do to any already prepper that might have a question or anything like that, what's happening here? Oh, somebody's fighting. Oh no, okay, so they're doing what? That thing. What is it? Flash dance when everybody else stop and then a group of people start dancing like in Step to the Streets. Remember that movie? I'm all for having fun, guys, but why do you gotta stop traffic to do it when there's a beautiful paved sidewalk right in the middle of those train tracks? You see right next to where they're at? That's the train. The train goes through, right? Both ways. But on top of that train, there's a beautiful paved sidewalk that tourists go through every day. Why do you have to stop traffic? Why do you have to stop everybody else or delay everybody else from getting home or for getting to work just so you could go and get in the middle of the street and dance, you know, when you could do it right in the sidewalk? And I don't know why the cops are allowing this, because, you know, that sidewalk is really big and it holds plenty of people, and it even has bike lanes, you know. Just because I'm jamming to the music doesn't mean I'm supporting it. I'm just having fun with it too. Yeah, they got me jamming too. I mean, you can't do nothing else but jam to this stuff, man. This is just good music, you know? Good jamming music, and it just grabs a hold of you, you know? Loudspeaker companies have made a killing this year. Dylan Marcus, welcome to the chat, brother. Bro Fist. How you doing, man? Everything's good on my neck of the woods, man. We're prepping every day, and since Mr. Trump had COVID, well, I kicked my preps into high gear, man. You know, I'm just trying to find them deals. I got all my friends couponing, and you know, making their own prepping pantries, and you know, it's awesome. It's awesome the support that I'm getting from you guys. You know, good shit, guys. Thank you very much, man. So share the channel. Let's let everybody in here. Let's have them prepping. You know, let's turn everybody into preppers, so we don't have no looters. All right, so cops are lining up in Rochester. So let's stop the jamming for a little bit and see what's happening over there. Okay, no sound. Keep the jamming going. I would rather listen to some reggaeton than this rap shit. I really don't like this rap shit. But that other jam that they had before this was good. Oh, are they about to play Biggie? That's my man. Yup. That was my song. Oh no, Tupac. Okay. Camera went to the floor in the Brooklyn Bridge again. Check it out. Just on the floor.
That's the way it is. Come on. That's just the way it is.
You'll see, I'm seeing the streamers, they're all aligned, guys. They're all aligned with the far left. You know, and that's the only reason they're being allowed to stream. You know, people like us just go to try to, you know, report the actual facts, and we'll get fucked up. That's what has happened to a lot of people, you know, who just doesn't align with their views, or just try to keep a bias type attitude towards this whole thing, you know what I mean? And yeah. Hey, listen, if I was allowed to actually defend myself in the city, I had no problem going down there and filming this shit, you know? I'm not gonna put myself in harm's way either, but you know.
That's the way it is. Come on. That's just the way it is.
Just knowing that if I defend myself, I end up in jail, while the rioters and the looters, nothing happens to them. You know, it's just something to think about. You know what I mean, guys? It's just something to think about. All right, so the cam is back up in the Brooklyn Bridge. Guys, if you have any intel you want to send to me that you want me to forward to everybody else's to everybody else in the channel, just
Yeah, I was watching some of it, man.
or if you want anything you want me to look up, you know, just email me, upstateprepper718@gmail.com. And I will forward your info, guys. I was hearing about cyber attacks not long ago, during this past few days. You know, YouTube was down. YouTube was actually giving me problems today, during the day. My Lasa with a C, my nigga. What's up, brother? Grillfish, man. Oh man, look, you got me all red. I turned back to Tomatin, man. Wow, this is how my peoples, you know me. You know, you could go to Hunts Point and ask for my Lasa anywhere. They know me, man. They know me. Those of you who don't know, you know, this is my name. This is how people call me. Melasa means something pure, something untouched, uncut. You know what I'm saying? That's the actual meaning of the word, you know? Good to have you here, Mel. Remember these songs? I'd rather have Biggie than Tupac all day. Keep me busy. Girls used to diss me. Now they write letters cause they miss me. No, not yet, but Battleborn, now that you mention it, I would like to stream it live so we could have a nice conversation by the fire, you know what I'm saying? So all of you watching and all of you who are not watching, who may watch later, or let everybody know, go and subscribe to my channel at Twitch. Go subscribe to my Twitch channel. It's upstate_prepper. You know, there's no content there. I'm still learning the platform a little bit because it's not as user friendly as YouTube. So, you know, ooh, what happened? Okay. I thought it was me, guys. That lag, I thought it was me. So go subscribe to my Twitch channel, and I'm trying to get some more people in there, so not only stream, because I could only stream mobile through Twitch, not through YouTube. Through YouTube, I could only stream, go live through my computer, you know. And I don't want to be carrying my laptop all the way out there, and it's gonna be on Wi-Fi, and you know, it's probably gonna be too much, you know. So I want to just set up the cam, you know, have a nice fire, set up my camp, you know what I mean, and then have a nice conversation with you guys while I look at my tablet and see your comments, you know what I mean. So go subscribe to my Twitch channel. Again, there's no content at all in there, you know. But I'm gonna be doing, you know, I want to be streaming mobile from there, and that's when I want to do my backyard camping. Which, now that you again mention it, guys, there was on the fire video, that if you go and look at the fire video, right after I finished that video, there was a mama bear with 2 cubs passing through my backyard. I got not wolves. I think I've heard wolves. Haven't seen them, but definitely coyotes back there. Yeah, I definitely got coyotes back there. There's definitely bears back there, deer, raccoons. I mean, all kinds of stuff, guys. Probably muskrats too, you know. So let's go back there and chill with all of the wildlife back there, and yeah, let's have a good time and a good conversation. We could talk prepping, we could talk guns, we could talk all kinds of shit while sitting by the fire. You know what I mean? I would do hammock, tent, whatever. You know, I'd rather do hammock. If it was my choice, I prefer hammock. So type number 1 for hammock, number 2 for tent, and let me know what you guys think. I haven't done it because there's still not a lot of people on that YouTube, on that Twitch channel. Love Bob Marley too, man. If I don't get enough people on time on the Twitch channel, then I'll just film a video, you know, and then just post it. Alright, let's see what this one's about, man. I'll go to YouTube right now. Dara Bobbitt always sends some crazy shit. This is talking about the doomsday clock. Number 3 for 4, bears are not my thing. Well, I'm not scared of any wildlife as long as I got my rifle next to me, man. You try to charge me, it's a wrap. I'm gonna put a few on your ass. So what are you saying, Dara Bobbitt, that the doomsday clock has accelerated to just a minute before midnight? Because the last time I checked, the doomsday clock was somewhere around 11, and it had moved to I think 11:30, but not a whole minute until midnight. Let's check on that. Whoa. Let me see something. God damn it. It always happens. I don't know why it's happening now. Wow, so they are saying that the doomsday clock is actually just over a minute from midnight. Just under a minute. And Darababik is saying that we must listen to the dude. He's an ex-Freemason. I know a couple of Masons. And guess what? They're voting Biden. I think they're aligned. They're all aligned with the New World Order. And I don't want to go into fear porn or, conspiracy theories here, because I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist myself. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to create no panic between no one. I want to keep an open mind, and I want to make everybody keep a clear mind so they can make good decisions. Good decisions is really important. But it is saying closer than ever. It is 100 seconds to midnight. 100 seconds to midnight. Last time I checked the doomsday clock, it was at 11 or 11:30. I can't recall. Wow. The 2020 doomsday clock announcement, guys. Let me see if I could put it here for you guys. That one's not it. There we go. It doesn't really look good because I don't got a display capture. I mean, not that I don't have a display capture, but I'm not going to capture my screen. Just so I could put this, then I have to put it on full mode, and it's not gonna be cool. That's not gonna be cool. But if you guys don't mind seeing it kind of halfway, and I will read it to you guys while we listen to some jamming over here. I agree with you, Battleborn. I'm the same way, man. You won't think I'm a sheep? I'm gonna be the black motherfucking sheep. Let's look at this, guys. So, Washington, D.C. Oh, this was January. This was January. Humanity continues to face two simultaneous existential dangers: nuclear war and climate change. That are compounded by a threat multiplier: cyber-enabled information warfare. Wow, this is deep. Cyber-enabled information warfare that undercuts society's ability to respond. the international security situation is dire, not just because these threats exist, but because world leaders have allowed the international political infrastructure for managing them to erode. Interesting. And yeah. You see, in 2018 was 2 minutes to midnight. No.
Went out to Webster, protested at the police station out there, and as we were leaving,
also it keeps getting back because when I checked it last time, and it was
they caught him and arrested him for nothing, brought him down here to public safety.
The bulletin has reset the minute hand on the doomsday clock 24 times since its debut in 1947, most recently in 2020, when we moved it from 2 minutes to midnight to 100 seconds to midnight. Every time it is reset, we flood it with questions about the internationally recognized symbol. Here are answers to some of the most frequent queries. Who did create the Doomsday Clock? Co-editor Hyman Goldsmith. It was just a design for the cover of June 1947 edition of the Bulletin. So, I mean, even though this Doomsday Clock is out there, I don't think it's that much serious to pay really mind to it. Because if it's been around since 1947, and last I heard was at 11:30, and now they're saying that it was only about 3 minutes from midnight, and now they just moved it up, and they keep moving it, resetting it, and back and forth. I don't know. That doesn't seem very accurate to me. It doesn't really, to me it doesn't really, you know.
Like a puzzle of gates.
Definitely, NYPD should have redirected these guys to the boardwalk to cross the bridge, not let them right into freaking traffic, man. What's happening here anyway? Again, up there is my email address. If any of you guys know more about computers than me or something, and you guys would, if any of you guys know how to be able to take phone calls and set up a web app or something like that I could actually take phone calls on stream so people can actually share information with us, that'd be great. I've tried going on YouTube and searching, and I've tried a couple of different methods. I do not want to use my phone though.
Yeah, Venmo, Subway DJ.
I want to keep it, IP based, web based, where you can communicate right into my computer, and I haven't been able to find that. I know there's got to be some type of app program that does it. So if any of you know how to do it, or can send me a link or anything like that, email me and let me know so I could look it up, you know. I'm trying to bring some information to you guys, and I'm trying to share knowledge with everyone, from everyone, you know. I don't know it all, guys. I'm just a regular Joe out here trying to let you guys know that shit is about to hit the fan and we need to be prepared. I don't want to see none of you guys suffering. That's all. That being said, I'm gonna take a quick break. And be right back.
Hey, wait up.
So talk amongst you guys. You're welcome to.
They're coming. Time for two. Yeah. They released, started shooting people with pepper balls. I don't know if they maced anybody or not. People definitely don't like it.
Fuck Donald Trump. Okay. Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. I don't like your ass. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. I don't like your ass. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah. say cuz. OTF found me a plug. I got it straight out the mud. Hit with a heart ain't no bug. I'm feeling in love with the drugs. Busting it down in the tub. Putting my money in dubs. Water whipping, looking like a fish in baseball in the kitchen with my armor pitcher. Rolling on his glisten, I'm a donut kissing.
I got my goggles on. I didn't bring well, I have my gas mask. I don't think they're going to start tear gas. Pepperball, I really should. Yeah, I'm still accepting donation for music business.
Way too high, you need to cut it. Way too high, you need to cut it. Cut it, that pussy way too high, you need to cut it. Your pussy way too high, you need to cut it.
Yeah, please went outside, we'd all get bored and go home. Yeah, they're all fucking over here down. Why are y'all afraid of this? Not afraid of it, we just don't tolerate it. Get these guys up here too.
I didn't see you. It's all good.
We are back, guys. Brrr. Thank you for that, Battleborn. Yeah, like, subscribe, share, or even put the thumbs down. You know, whatever tickles your pickle. Battleborn says North Korea has new missiles. China has a code to shut down your phones. The Simpsons were right in their cartoons. America will be lost without patriots. I feel the same way, and we were talking about this early on with a chat that I have with a bunch of guys. And we were actually talking about this. We were saying that, you know, it's basically going to be left to us because, you know, it's a finicky subject, guys. Real delicate stuff. You know, we cannot go against the system, but we cannot let the system oppress us, patriots, you know? Yes, I agree with Dara Bobic's last statement. He says your enemy is not China or the Ruskies, but your government. This all the game. I think it's a big chess match being played under the shadows right now. Under the shadows. I'm sorry, guys. If you don't notice, I do have a little bit of a speech problem sometimes. English is actually my second language, so you could go to Canadian Prepper, and he posted the unveil. The unveil of this intercontinental warheads, intercontinental missiles, and they're pretty big, guys. They're huge, and I do believe in those Simpson predictions a bit, after I saw the picture that they had posted, I think was back in 2009 when they posted the picture of President Trump, going like this, going down the stairs. Picture went viral right next to the Simpsons picture, which was the same exact way, guys. I mean, like, if you look at the cartoon picture and you look at the actual picture, the details on it are amazing. And this cartoon picture was released in an episode back in, I believe, 2009 or 2006, somewhere around there, back in the mid or late 2000s. And that picture did not happen until, I believe, 2015. That's when that picture was taken. And I think that's why government is bashing Trump so hard. And us patriots, us real Americans, us who don't want the system to collapse, can see that. And that's why, even though Trump is being bashed so hard, he's also has basically almost the whole freaking country behind him, supporting him. I know a lot of people who are saying, hey, I'm voting Trump 2020. People who are diehard Democrats are voting Trump because they can see how much the system is trying to silence him and trying to make him look like this tyrannical dictatorship that he is not. Then again, he doesn't really know how to express himself, and he likes to make a lot of stupid comments. But I definitely believe he's a pretty good leader. Exactly. Right, one big joke, and we were also talking about that today on that chat, where we were saying, come on, this guy got cured from COVID and is posting on Twitter that he's totally immune and that he cannot pass it to anybody nor get it again. Just a weekend after he was declared, after he tested positive somewhere around on a Friday. By Monday or Tuesday, he was released from the hospital. He was tweeting that shit basically like a day or two later, but it's the system, even the system is going against him, and he's not doing anything professionally done to try to fix the situation either, but just running with the clownish, comments and the stuff, you know. Yeah, our leaders, they no longer lead us. Our leaders are thinking of us like cheap. They want to take our gun rights. They want to infringe upon our Second Amendment constitutional rights. And that constitutional right alone is what has kept this country the only country in the free world. We are the only country in the free world. We are the last free country in the world. And it's because of our constitutional rights. And this politician pieces of shit, because you gotta say it like this, these politicians are wiping their ass with our constitutional rights. And we are letting them, you know. He's saying 33 Masons. What does the 33 have to do with Masons? Because I don't know much about numerology. You know, I always like the subject, and I believe numerology has a lot to do with a lot of things that happen, but I still don't understand it. Let me see if I can find Canadian preppers. Unveiling the okay, so I guess it wasn't him, because his latest video is 5 things must do immediately after breakdown situation. Okay, let's see. Oh, there it is. It's about a minute. It's on, it was actually Reuters. And Sky News also has it. New Update Defense also has it. Well, let's correct. Free in parentheses, you know? In parentheses. Most definitely in parentheses. And with a whole bunch of question marks, you know? But considering the situation where every other country is at, we are the last free country of the world, you know? All right, let's see if I could get this a little better for you guys.
And ain't strong enough to take 9 like me. Yo, you thinking about shitting on 50, save it. My songs belong in the Bible with King David. I teach niggas sign.
Imagine going to war and killing people.
All right, guys, so these are the new missiles unveiled by North Korea. And it's not just one. You can see how many there are. It's a whole freaking
Trumpet Man and
caravan.
Seattle was gonna do, or I know they were doing Antifa Leg Day.
They just unveiled this, and look at how happy people are that North Korea has more nuclear weapons.
Antifa Leg Day.
So I'm sorry for the misinformation. I thought it was Canadian Prepper, but this is, I'll tell you guys right now after the video is done.
Pulling up like I'm giving drugs. Nah, I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Bitches calling my phone like I'm locked up.
Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. This is Reuters, Reuters. This is who posted this North Korea unveiling.
Yeah, I like all of them.
I want a quick death and an easy one. I want a pretty girl and an honest one. This drink and another one. And I'm troublesome. I'm a pop star, but this shit ain't bubble gum. You would probably think my manager.
All of us Antifa members across the nation unite. We all get together. Yeah, the Antifa meeting across the nation.
Oh wow. Guys, pray for Magic Prepper. He just came down with COVID-19. A fellow prepper. His channel is really good. Lots of info. I like how he articulates things and stay really biased about it. So those of you who haven't subscribed to his channel, please go and do so. He's a really good channel. Has a lot of content and updates on current events, you know, and he analyzes it from a pretty good bias point of view, you know. So he just came down with, he just tested, apparently he just, that's what the thumbnail says, you know. I see this thumbnail, that's what I think. Okay guys, it's right on the thumbnail. I have not watched the video, but it's right on the thumbnail. He, a couple weeks ago I believe, was apparently sent into quarantine, I believe from his job or something like that. They send him into quarantine. So I guess he tested positive for COVID, you know. And this is what we have to be so ready. You know, we never know when we're gonna catch it. We never know how he protected himself or didn't protect himself. I mean, there's a lot of variables here. All of you know, guys. Every time I come outside, I'm wearing new masks. I'm covering myself. I'm staying away from people. I avoid crowded places and, you know, a bunch of stuff, guys. I mean, I go the extra mile. I was self-isolated starting February 28th. And decontamination processes went right into place that same date on February 28th when I started self-isolating, when nobody even thought about COVID, you know. When most people didn't know about COVID. Not trying to be cocky here, guys. Just, you know, trying to state what I've been through and how I have protected myself. Decontamination processes went on all the way until early August. they were stopped after I think August 10th or something like that. They just went back in place today. My decontamination procedures just went back in place today. So let's keep mindful of that.
Also, I'm glad that no one's out here bumping music right now. I ain't gotta deal with those copyright.
Wow, Battleborn.
Love you. Legend, hero.
You know, I can't really say. You know, predictions are just basically my opinion.
Just like that, every day to melt. Yeah, they still probably.
Yeah.
They still see people out in the street over here, but I'm about to leave.
I believe that, yeah, he was already isolated.
Which is cool. I get the energy. Feels nice riding on the bike.
A few weeks back.
I might actually just like chill and
And
drink some water first, though.
I hope he's staying away from his family. I know it's hard because I did it myself. My wife was potentially exposed to COVID and was from her job and was sent to
small little Justice for George meetup.
She was sent to a quarantine, self-quarantine. So when she got home, you know, I approached it a different way. I approached it by just keeping her with a mask on most of the time and not allowing her anywhere around us. And we were all sleeping in separate beds during that quarantine period. And thank God Almighty, we went and tested, both of us, we went and tested about 2-3 days later.
That might have been permanent.
And
the police seemed okay with it.
And we all came out negative. Thank God. Back to that question, Battleborn. I believe that the states who are most likely to back each other in a civil war are the West, you know, the Midwest, southern states, you know, Texas, Oklahoma, you know, states with a lot of patriots. I don't believe New York or, you know, I don't believe New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, will back patriots during an actual civil war. And I have predicted already that what we were going to see was, you know, pockets of unrest like we have been seeing throughout this whole pandemic and protests and stuff like that. But I'm starting to see that if there is a period of without rule of law situation that we very much have going on right now in New York City, because the city is literally going to shit. It's going to rumbles. I mean, you see it, you see happening here, and you see peaceful protests. But what you're not seeing is that in the Bronx, in the low income, because I don't want to say ghetto, in the low income neighborhoods, you know, it's not unrest, it's criminality. You know, a lot of criminality going on in these low income neighbors, you know, and it's happening in the middle of the day. You know, it's not like before back in the 80s where if you was out at night, you know, you most likely got mugged or whatnot. You know, people are getting mugged in front of other people like nothing in the middle of the day. you know. Fordham Road is basically boarded up, you know. Over half the businesses there are boarded up. People have fled the city. 1+ million people have already fled the city, and it keeps happening every day. You know, I heard, I don't know how true this is, take it with a grain of salt, but I've heard that about 700 people are leaving New York City on the daily basis. Leaving. You know, they're going to other states, they're coming upstate, they're moving out of the city. The only reason why people stay in the city is not because of their jobs, it's because of their convenience to get to their jobs, you know? And just because of that convenience, they pay absorbent amounts of money in rent and bills every single month. So the city's economy is going to shit, because the people who actually do support the city by spending all the money, which are all the, you know, wealthier people, mostly in the Manhattan area or close to the Manhattan perimeter in Brooklyn and Queens and the Bronx, these people have already left the city. You know, they're not spending no money on bars, they're not going out partying, they're not doing none of their stuff, you know. The city was set up to have thousands, if not millions, of businesses being run throughout their buildings. It's not happening. You know, all the business buildings that are set up in the city are not even working at a 10% capacity right now. Again, the statistics I've heard, it might go up, it might go down. Who knows? Take it with a grain of salt and fact check it and do your own research. I don't want to be the one misleading people. I sell it to you the way it's sold to me. You know what I mean? But yeah, the city is just, you know, it's losing its population. It's losing its strength. Its economy is already in the shithole. What else do you need? What else do you want to bug out of the city? What's got to happen? Do people got to come and tear down your door for your shit? You know? Do you have to be mugged in the middle of the street and potentially injured or killed by an illegal firearm owner?
One was arrested earlier.
I mean, I don't know what people are waiting. Sincerely, I don't believe the city is coming back. I do not believe so. For the city to come back to its former glory, which wasn't even glory, it's gonna take a whole lot. It's gonna take a whole lot of regulation to be abolished. It's gonna take a whole lot of economics to be able to fix the situation. Rents are going to have to be lowered exponentially, which is going to cause building owners to lose or not be able to pay their mortgage or be able to survive. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff happening, guys. And this is not just New York City. You see this all over the place. You see it in LA. Especially, you see it in Chicago. You're seeing it in the suburbs of Portland and Wisconsin. You're seeing it everywhere. These are pockets of unrest everywhere.
Saw that, videotaped that.
I really don't believe the city is coming back. And to my people in the city, please find a way to settle yourself somewhere else, you know?
address the issue.
Move out to the suburbs. If you can work from home, move out of state. Because if I could work from my house, if I could work from home, I'll tell you, I wouldn't be in this state. I will be somewhere. I will be, you know, in, I don't know, Kansas or,
but someone should be gatekeeping.
You know, I don't know, Idaho, Colorado, you know.
I'm not sure how long they were here. I was home and saw a direct.
But I don't think they can tax people who leave the state because you no longer live in the state. So
it's not too bad. It's a little cool out here. I got enough clothes and stuff on.
yeah, I mean, we are gonna end up paying for that. You know, us, the taxpayers, the you know, the middle working class, we're going to be left with that debt. We are going to be left to pay the government's deficit, the government's problems,
I just don't
as per se. And as the Constitution says, no taxation without representation. But none of these fucking politicians, again, they're all a piece of shit. They're not representing us right. I mean, even Trump went ahead and defended our Second Amendment and turned around and signed for red flag laws. What kind of shit is that? You know what I mean, guys?
Okay.
Who's trying to pass a bill to tax us? The governor of California? California is a shit show. I tell you guys, if you live in California, please leave. Please don't consider that state at all. Please just go to hell. It is a beautiful state. It's one of the most gorgeous states in this nation, to tell you the truth. But I will not even support California as a tourist. Let me tell you guys. Yeah, the governor of California, Governor Newsom. Yeah, he's another piece of shit. Just like de Blasio, just like Cuomo. They're all pieces of shit. They want to infringe upon our constitutional rights to defend ourselves.
What's going on tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe
You know,
we'll, get up early
what we
enough
need is a
to
president who
whatever she said.
is going to reinstate our beautiful way of life and keep all these politicians who are trying to come after not just our Second Amendment rights, but our overall constitutional given rights. They're wiping their fucking ass with the Constitution, and it's the most important piece of paper this country owns.
One, I don't care about their views. Black activists,
See what's happening in Rochester.
What is happening in my own city, so.
Let's see if there's anything else going on.
According to you guys, what I see is I see it.
Yeah, I was already fucking ready to ride back over the bridge. I thought we were actually going to walk into Manhattan after all that.
No, I heard that there was something going on in Texas, but I can't find it. I believe Austin.
You're right, Don. Have a nice ride, man.
Again, I don't support California at all. Not even as a damn tourist. They could go and fuck themselves. Seriously.
They all free?
Sorry for all the cursing. I know it's probably a lot, guys. I'm probably losing viewers because of it. but sometimes I just get pissed. So if you guys don't like it too much, you know, let me know.
The cops need to stop doing bullshit. I agree,
Huh.
Richard. Have a
Let's
nice
see what's
ride,
happening
man.
here. Where is this at?
I'm backing with y'all.
He's sitting. I'm gonna put this one on, guys. Let me put this one on right quick. This guy is sitting in the bushes, trying to cash. His headline is "Catching Sign Stealing Commies." That's funny.
Yeah, they're really bad at aiming.
Get him.
This is our police force.
Drop it!
Where they assault stop
Oh,
signs.
shoot. Ah, no. Okay. Cool. Yo. This guy just caught somebody and is running towards them, saying, "Drop it, drop it." His headline is "Catching Sign Stealing Commies."
I'm gonna go to the other side.
I'm with Darby.
Like halfway there.
This is awesome. This is AZ Patriots in Facebook.
Damn it.
If you guys want to go and follow him.
I wonder if people actually read the things that you type out.
They turned. They didn't know where you were. We were chasing them from.
If I go all the way down this road, there's a nice bike lane.
So.
That is
It
crazy.
was an eventful fucking day, man. Well, that totally fell because the wind is blowing back at them. So they were the ones who all got the mace from the pepper balls. So if that was why they were shooting a stop sign, that completely failed. You eat too tired is a joke.
Well, guys, it's 1:30 and 1:20 in the morning. I'm gonna be winding down the stream a little bit because now I have to wake up early every day. You know, wait early, take care of my son and homeschool him and stuff like that. You know, I like to be in a good state of mind. You know, I don't like to be sleepy while homeschooling him. You know. And then he doesn't do what he's supposed to, or he doesn't learn what he's supposed to learn, and you know, it'll be my fault. So I'm trying to keep that from happening.
That's Ace Adams right here. Opinion and hate speech are two different things. Have a nice ride, Chris.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's looking for
Take a nice ride on the Black Rocket. Rochester did
he's
his
looking
thing.
for
This is what happens when we stand our ground.
an excuse to try to start knocking down barriers and shit. You could see half the barriers are knocked down.
What did we accomplish? You must have been watching or paying attention. But we still got a long way to go because we're still fighting for justice for Daniel Prue. your opinion, man.
Well, Dara, I don't, if war comes my way, hey, so be it, I'm not scared of war. I seen some real shit as a little kid. I seen real war as a little kid. And I'm not talking military war. I'm talking about, crazy shit. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, if you're in the New York area and want to get in contact with me, if you guys want to start a MAG, MAG stands for Mutual Assistance Group. This by no means is no, I don't want it to get confused. By no means this is no militia or anything like that. This is just, a group of guys trying to get together, share knowledge, on prepping, on different pioneer or survival skills, what you might call old school, teaching each other how to hunt, fish. It goes back to the Bible. You give a man a fish, you fed him for a day. But you teach a man how to fish, and you just fed him for life. So even when there's no preps or there's no food out there, you could still go and potentially be able to catch something and or hunt something and have some extra meat to keep you fed throughout the winter and stuff like that, so we want to create this MAG, and basically is I'm gonna try to concentrate it on primal skills like primitive building structures and primitive fire making or basic fire methods that we can use, how to heat ourselves up and stuff like that, how to hunt, how to fish, how to gather, recognize plants, how to dig them properly out of the ground, like the ginseng root. The ginseng is a root, and you have to dig it out of the ground. Hey, how you doing, Jeanette? Oh man, you're a little late. I was about to wind down the stream, but I'll stay a little longer. I don't mind. So as I was saying, if you guys, if any of you are,
I love all you guys, man.
If any of you want to do this group thing and create a MAG, email me at upstateprepper718@gmail.com, and we could start a roster together. We could start a roster going and get a few people on board with it. And you know, we could do meets every other month. During the fall, I might not want to make any meets until the winter, just to be on the safe side from the second wave of COVID. And even after then, when we do meet, we have to, you know, keep our distance and do the things, you know, be safe, keep it on the safe side.
Why are you guys so angry?
So yeah, so if you're interested in making this mag, you know, just hit me up. Just email me at upstateprepper718@gmail.com, and I'll start a roster going. Just put prepper group on the subject line so I know, and I'll start writing down names and email addresses and put them on a, you know, on a separate group, so I could send out a blast email for everyone, so we could share knowledge. This is all about sharing knowledge, you know. Those of you who know how to garden better than others, those of you who know how to hunt better than others or process meat, you know, meat share will be awesome. It's one of the ideas that I had to do, like some type of meat share where everybody could take some extra meat home. You know, we could go out, hunt, and share the meat with everybody, you know, with everybody in the group. Let's see what this non-bug out plan is all about.
Hang on. Man, that's expected from the Buffalo Bills, though, man. It really is. Drop my hand. It's pretty expected from the Buffalo. Oh shit! Dropping batteries. All right. Well, I'm out.
Well, Darababic, we have to keep all of this into consideration, right? The fact that bugging out should be and always should be a last resource when most everything fails, you know? When most of it fails, it should just be that last resort to bug out, where you have nowhere else to go, where you have, and if you are planning to bug out, or if you do bug out, it's better for you to have an actual location. If you don't have a bug out location, where the fuck you gonna go? I mean, a lot of people think that, you know, that we're just gonna walk into the woods and gather berries and fish. Yeah, right. You know, no, that's not bugging out. You know, that's putting yourself in harm's way. If you don't got a bug out location, you best stand your ground. And it's what I'm doing. You know, I will die here in this walls. I will die here in this walls, because ain't nobody taking me out of here. You know, simple as that. I have no bug out location. I have nothing. You know, what I have is completely different. What I have is a lot of skills. A lot of skills. That's all, you know. Bugging out is always a last resort. Keep that in mind, guys. Like, subscribe, and share the channel. If you are interested in this MAG, MAG stands for Mutual Assistance Group. Just email me upstateprepper718@gmail.com. You saw the donkey, right, Battleborn? The donkey. Yeah, it's definitely becoming a roller coaster ride. This guy, I don't know where he's heading. I think he's downtown Manhattan. Yeah, there's no more feeds, guys. I guess, okay. This guy came back on. He keeps coming in and out of the feeds, you know. Yeah, I think this is downtown Manhattan, LES. Oh, I see the nice Kenworth. So it's still happening in Rochester. This is it for Rochester. Good night, Dara Bobik. Have a good one, brother. Thank you for stopping by and chilling with us for a little while. You always make me laugh, man. You always have. You're a funny dude. You always have some good comments, man. So thanks a lot for that. And I'm still waiting for that goat cheese recipe, man. You're failing me, man.
Can you guys hear all right?
Just come out to set up the barricade. We knocked it down. Set it up. We knocked it down. This is kind of where it's at. We sent out a bunch of people with paintball guns. Tried to set it up again, but they pushed back. Now we just got a stalemate.
Yeah, this is definitely downtown Manhattan. And surprisingly, this guy has been riding his bike for at least 5-6 blocks, and I have not seen not one soul. Not one soul. For those of you who don't know, New York City has lockdowns again. It has restrictions on all tourists who must self-quarantine for 14 days. And it has 3 clusters. Dara, I'm not scared of none, man. I'm telling you, only motherfucker who put fear in this heart is God, buddy. That's it. Other than that, not scared. Will not be scared. Yeah, I'll make, you know, if a bear charges me, of course I'm gonna be like, whoa. But you best believe I'm gonna react real quick. And you know, that's why you keep one in the chamber. Battleborn says both. So I'm not scared, man. Only dude who puts fear in this heart is God, man. That's the only one I fear. God Almighty. That's it.
Picture is victims of police brutality out here.
Oh, you guys are the shit, man. Thank you guys for coming in here and just chilling with me, man, while we record history. Oh, cops have been restrained all night long. Restrained, just holding the line. They've had bottles thrown at them. I wonder if they live feeding this, like Louisville. Louisville has a Facebook account where they are live. You know, they go live every time there's protests. Wow, guys, this guy has been going on for miles. And I just saw the first car passing by, but still not one soul in the street. So again, it was by zip codes that New York City has gone into lockdown. There's, I believe, 3 or 4 zip codes so far who are into lockdown, and everything within those zip codes is mandatory close down. You know, no businesses, no schools, no nothing. Only essential, like police and stuff like that. You know, fire departments and whatnot, you know. So because of that, yeah, lockdown New York 2020. So because of that, I'm guessing the clusters are getting bigger, because there was 3 clusters. There was 2 in Brooklyn, and they closed down the zip codes on those clusters, and there was another one in Queens, and the clusters just keep getting bigger. Why? Because people are still going through their daily routine. You know, if my zip code is locked down, I'm supposed to not be anywhere outside, right? But these people are still walking out into the street, you know, and going into other areas to just keep their daily routines going, you know, whether it's transportation or food shopping or, you know, whatever it is that people do during the day in New York City, going to the park, you know, taking a walk, taking a run, you know, going jogging or whatnot. They're doing it in other areas that are not locked down, and this is creating the clusters to be way bigger. You know, the clusters are getting way, way bigger. I just saw a map today, and yeah, it was way bigger than the map that I first saw. I wonder what's happening in Portland. No streams from Portland. Shit must be going down. Again, they're not filming anymore because protesters don't want to be looked at like what they are, you know, rioters and looters. I believe they're making it look like the amount of rioters and looters is the smaller group that's you know, that's kind of like infiltrating the peaceful protests, but I believe it's the other way around. I believe that the actual peaceful protests are just a very small group and the bigger group is the one causing the chaos.
It's because I have a mic.
It's not good to have that light in front of the camera, man. If I was you, I would change the view. Oh, they got plenty of them. That's why they got those high, the ones that we use in the construction sites for the night work. You know, generators with lights. Wow, literally not one soul. This guy is still riding his bike. Not one soul in the city, guys. This is all Manhattan. This is downtown Manhattan. He went over to Brooklyn Bridge.
Should be able to hear me better now, right? Yo,
Unbelievable.
We're out here at Public Safety Building. Park. In regards to the protester who was arrested earlier.
I think they should, if they're gonna lock down the city, then just lock the whole thing down, you know. Just because my business is in a zip code, I don't think it's fair that the other business 2 blocks down the street is still open because it's in a different zip code that's not on lockdown. If you're gonna lock down the fucking city, lock down the whole shit. You know, prevent people from coming up here. I see a lot of city slickers up here, you know, shopping for food and stuff like that. You know, and our shelves are looking emptier. They're looking raggedy. Not fully empty, but they're looking kind of raggedy and starving because of all this unprecedented people just coming up here just to shop for food because there's no food in the city, you know? Sad but true. I don't want to see that happening either, you know, because then you're gonna have you're gonna have people coming up here that potentially already have COVID or whatnot, and they're making our shopping places, our you know, our regular life just more dangerous, and they're making us more exposed to COVID when up where I'm at, it's kind of being under control, you know.
Crystal, what's going on? If any of one of my mods want to update
Well, the first lockdown of the city was what, March 15, and they locked it down for, they said 14 days, but that extended to like almost 2 months with just essential workers going. You know, just essential workers were allowed outside. Nobody else.
All of a sudden I seen on Facebook, you know, community need for people.
So it ended up being locked down for about 2 months. You know, so if you're gonna lock down just 3-4 zip codes, I don't know, then that means that that you're basically creating a cordon quarantine. Yeah, per zip code.
With RPD.
You're basically creating a cordon quarantine. I don't know if you've seen, I believe it's Netflix, that has this show called Containment.
Come here, bitch.
And it's about, this show just aired probably last winter. It aired just before it started airing just a few months before the pandemic hit.
We came
and it's about a virus that gets discovered in Atlanta. So I believe it's somewhere in Atlanta, right? And the virus is so deadly and so, you know, so dangerous that they literally cordon quarantine area of about I think it's 20 city blocks or something like that, right on downtown Atlanta, you know. And oh boy, you know, the shit goes down in that quarantine zone, you know. If you're going to do that to the city, this is basically what you're doing. You're just not putting up fences. But if this is what you're gonna do, just remember that people in the city are not gonna freaking listen to you. You know, they're gonna do what they wanna freaking do. And if you lock down their zip code, they're gonna move to another zip code and do what they do. So just keep that into consideration. If you're quarantining zip codes, people are going to get out of those zip codes. And if you are going to do that, you need to find a way to enforce it. You know? Now, if you lock down the whole city again, then everybody is on the same boat. You know? And I think the fair thing to do for the city is, you know, not to segregate people or quarantine them. You know? If you're gonna freaking lock down the city, lock the whole shit down.
Nick's about to be released.
Simple as that.
But they have Jordan Hayes, so we're still sticking around. Jimmy Wyatt, have you seen him in here? I thought, is he Chud reacting?
Per zip code. All right, so it's 150 almost, and I want to thank all the viewers that came in and hung out with me, and you know, we had a great time. I'll try to be back on tomorrow for another little while. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Leave some comment below. I forgot to do the rocket stove video, which I'm gonna try to do tomorrow. So look out for that, and any questions you can leave them in the comments. I don't go through the live chat after the videos, but I do go through the comments. So if any questions, suggestions, or anything like that you guys want to see from me, just let me know in the comments. You know? Again, if you're interested in a mag and you're in the New York area, just email me at upstateprepper718@gmail.com, and I will start a roster, and we will do a quick meet or even a Zoom call. You know, if everybody has Zoom.
There was a scuffle inside
just
PSB.
put
They were gonna do an Occupy until
mag or prepper group. I'd rather see mag. Just put mag on the subject line, and shoot me an email. If you want to give me some information about yourself, make it short. We will get to know each other, and all of that can be done, you know, through the dating period.
Public safety building, yeah.
The purpose of this is to share knowledge. This is not
We won't even let you ride the rocket.
by any means any
Where you at? Boom.
rebellious ideas, or this is just a bunch of concerned guys. This is not a militia or nothing like that. I don't want to be classified as anything like that, you know. Just a bunch of guys who are like-minded and want to share knowledge with other people about prepping, you know. Let's preach it to the world, guys. Let's preach prepping to the world. You know, let's turn people into preppers, so there's no looters out there. There's no people suffering when shit hits the fan. I think that we will see a lot of chaos come down after the November election, especially if this guy decides that, you know, that this whole mail-in ballot bullshit, it's not legally done, you know. There's a lot of concerns around the subject.
It's up to me to get the story right, you know. I'm gonna call in and tell you how I see it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna show you the good and the bad of it. I just won't put up for hateful shit in my chat at the same time. Jim Bridgman, what's up, man? What's up, Brody? Yeah, I saw it and I was like, man, I gotta go down there. I gotta go.
Once you put your first screen, I was on my way and I was like, I know some bullshit about to happen in the 5 minutes between next screen goes out. By the time I get there,
It's really that simple.
they always pull that shit.
It really is that
Yo,
simple.
So I left.
Have you made it before, Dara?
We saw that car getting pulled over. We saw the first car roll up on him.
So if I put 3 liters of milk, I have to put 3 spoons
Oh yeah, that's the second time
of
he's been arrested too.
And they're trying to say
vinegar.
A clerical error? What the fuck? Yeah, that's the second time he's been
Guys,
arrested.
this is the recipe that I was asking Dara Bobbitt for the cheese, to make cheese.
And then, yeah, see, and then they just captured Justin Hayes during that scuffle that was in there. So now they said that we stand here.
Oh, a small spoon, the smaller one. Okay.
So they released Justin. So.
Not the regular
I don't
tablespoon.
got enough weed for this, man. I was on the fly.
I can't smoke before this shit. I can have a few drinks, but I cannot smoke.
Put in a hot place. 24 hours till harden. Take the cheesecloth and put it there. That will harden the cheese and hang to stay for an hour.
The only blue lives that matter are Smurfs. That's goddamn right.
Thanks, Dara Bobbitt. Big ups to that. Guys, grab this.
Where is this? Rochester.
Grab this. This recipe to make cheese. You see, this is what we're all about. This is what prepping should be about. Sharing knowledge. I didn't know how to make cheese. And the only reason I asked Dara was because I was watching an episode one time. There's an episode of The Walking Dead, probably season 3, I believe. When Morgan finds the Aikido guy, and he's on a really bad fucking state of mind, like really, really bad, you know, like he's just, anything he sees, he wants to kill it, you know what I mean? And this guy gave him peace, you know, through martial arts, through Aikido, he was able to accomplish self-discipline and peace of mind. And become the Morgan, the cool Morgan. You know, now season 10 is crazy. He's well, not season 10, but Fear the Walking Dead, the later season. He's you know, he's back to his old self. He's back to apparently he had a beef with somebody. I haven't seen it. I'm still trying to catch up because I never watched Fear the Walking Dead. But they moved Morgan into Fear the Walking Dead, and I was watching the latest episode last week, and this lady said, "Hey, I know you're listening, blah blah blah. You know, we're coming for you, blah blah blah." And the reason why he did not do anything to them, he could have probably killed them all. You know, if he was the other Morgan. But something happened in that episode that turned them back, because she sent a hitman for hire. This guy collects heads and sends it to them for food or money or whatever. Yeah, I don't mind soft cheese as long as it's cheese, you know. I just want to learn how to make some cheese. And if anybody knows how to make cheddar cheese, please, you know, let us know. You know, this recipe is for just, I guess, goat cheese. That's what I asked them, because Dara Bobbitt has goats.
Talking about some bullshit.
So again, going back, so you know, so he responded.
I was at home eating macaroni.
He was hurt, and he was ready to die, and somebody tried to save his life, and he didn't want to be saved. He literally wanted to die. And while this person,
right now. Come back. Here you go, Josh. Have a nice ride.
oh, hang to the water. Hang to the water that comes out of the cheese, guys.
Cookie shield, what?
And this person saving his life,
There's a sled out here for a shield.
you know, got bit or whatnot and ended up dying.
They're getting cute.
And he answered the lady after he killed the hitman and told her,
Think about that.
Morgan is dead. You're dealing with somebody else now. And you just knew. I just knew, you know, I guess goosebumps just thinking about it. I just knew that old Morgan, that anything he sees he wants to kill is back. And now he's got a whole lot of Aikido training.
Public safety building.
Makes him very dangerous. Very dangerous. Before he was just a regular Joe that anybody with a little bit of defensive skills could handle. Now he's a stone cold killer. Trained stone cold killer. And he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with. He's probably gonna take the whole crew and kill him one by one.
I ain't seen no
So
Patrick in here.
again, guys,
Got a good deal on rocket fuel.
yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm gonna wind down the stream. I will go through this last few comments just so I could write down the recipe. Again, if you guys wanna join the mag, just email me, shoot me an email, upstateprepper718@gmail.com, and put mag on the subject line. You know, if you're in the New York area, so we could share some knowledge, some survival skills, some hunting skills, some fishing skills. Those of you who have those, some gardening skills, and yeah.
There's way too many cops out here for the amount of people here. Another overreaction by RPD.
Okay, I see.
But let's make them stand out here and be cold. You know, this guy looks pretty chilly. Got a tight grip on that arm.
All right, well, everybody, please be safe, move smart, stay frosty. All right, guys. So until next time, upstate prep.